Bed-Stuy, was that what the area you were in?
Yeah.
Wilkens gets the shot off, and it's good.
He was born Leonard Wilkens Jr. and raised in the Bedford-Stuyvesant section of Brooklyn, New York. At the age of 5, his father passed away, and Lenny, as he would be called, would become the man of the house.
Honesty and integrity should define your character. You know, these are things that were drummed into me as a youngster, and that if you really wanted to, you could impact your life.
Wilkens' father was black, and his mother was white. She was a devout Irish Catholic who wanted her son to become a priest. But the game of basketball got in the way. And ironically, a Catholic priest, Father Thomas Mannion, had something to do with it.
We used to call him Iron Hands, you know, because he'd grab you, you couldn't get away from him.
Father Mannion saw that young Lenny Wilkens was a talented basketball player. While he didn't play for his high school team until his senior year, Wilkens still shined. Father Mannion was determined to get him to the next level.
Encouraged me to stay in school, and then wrote to Providence College to get them interested in giving me a scholarship.
At Providence, Lenny Wilkens found success on the basketball court and in the classroom. His senior year, he led the Providence Friars to a 24-5 record and earned All-American honors. In 1960, Wilkens began his professional basketball career when the St. Louis Hawks made him a first-round draft choice. But off the court, he had his first encounter with the Jim Crow segregation laws of that time.
You'd felt racism before, but you felt it for the first time, I think, hard.
Well, it was very blatant. I hadn't experienced it to that degree. We moved into this neighborhood, and for sale signs went up everywhere. We had a little collie puppy, and it was poisoned, you know.
Gosh.
So, yeah, there were some tough times, but I refused to be intimidated. Some people moved, some stayed, and saw that we were just human beings like they were.
But those hard times would change in 1968 when Wilkens was traded to Seattle. His floor leadership and scoring ability would make him a fan favorite. It was in Seattle that he became a player coach. At the time, Wilkens was only the second African American to serve as a head coach in the NBA. The first was Bill Russell.
How did that go when you first took over?
It was a struggle the first year, and then what happened was there were a couple of games that I felt my coaching helped us win, and that piqued my interest.
Under Wilkens' leadership, the team was improving, but then the front office decided to trade him to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Wilkens was unhappy with the move, and so were Sonic fans. The trade proved to be a bad move. Wilkens got his payback when he returned to Seattle, and his Cleveland team beat the Sonics with a hometown crowd cheering him on.
I felt good that the reception was what it was. I didn't know what it would be, and the fans were incredible. They were tremendous, and they rooted for us the whole game.
Wilkens finished his playing career in Portland in 1975, but his heart was still in Seattle, and that would be home.
Seattle has always been a place that I fell in love with, my family fell in love with. We love the community responded to us, you know, and my kids have grown up here, so this was going to be home.
Lenny Wilkens' love for Seattle and the city's love for him was cemented in 1979, when as head coach he guided the SuperSonics to the NBA title.
The Seattle SuperSonics have won the NBA World Championship.
It was just incredible, and I truly believe that we would win the championship. I believed it with all my heart, and when we did and we came home, there were 20,000 people at the airport, which was incredible.
Over a 5-decade career as a player and coach, Lenny Wilkens set a level of excellence that defined his legacy. He was a 9-time NBA All-Star. He was the head coach of 5 NBA teams. He won an NBA title. He was an assistant coach on the 1992 U.S. Olympic Dream Team that won a gold medal. He won gold again as head coach of the 1996 Olympic team. He was a 3-time inductee in the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. And he taught Shaquille O'Neal a thing or two about posting up.
He looked at me and said, "Coach, you ever play at this level?" And of course, Scottie Pippen and all the other guys started laughing and teasing him. The neat thing was the next day before the game, he came rushing into the locker room with a camera. And he asked one of the guys to take a picture of me and him. He said, "Yeah, I talked to my dad. He said you were pretty good."
In his later years, Lenny Wilkens became well known for his philanthropy. The Lenny Wilkens Foundation raised money for Seattle's Odessa Brown Children's Clinic. Wilkens mentored young people from all walks of life. And along with actor Danny Glover and other NBA stars, he supported Rise Above, a nonprofit that empowers Native youth.
I hope that the young people that I come in contact with, that I help them get to the point where they maximize their career, but also that they grow as human beings so they can be functional, they can take something back to their community other than just basketball.
In June 2025, a bronze statue depicting Wilkens from his playing days with the Seattle SuperSonics was unveiled, honoring his legacy as a champion on and off the basketball court.
Yeah, I feel very blessed. Family, friends, I mean, you couldn't ask for more.
Watch City Stream Tuesday nights at 7 on the Seattle Channel, or find us anytime online at seattlechannel.org.